Here's how to replace a blower motor resistor control module on a 1991 Cadillac DeVille. First thing you want to do is unbolt this access panel. It should be a 10mm bolt hanging in right about here. Second thing you want to do, unbolt that, also a 10mm. Same thing with this. And there is another one way back in there that you're going to want to unbolt. When you unbolt this, you're going to want to pull this out the way. Each of the fuse blocks are going to pull right out to swivel it from the middle. You're going to pull them both out of the way. And you're just going to lift this up, move it over here. Next thing you want to do, look down here. I already got it out already, but there's going to be 3 7mm bolts. You're going to want to grab either a 3/8 drill or a 3/8 ratchet and get them out of there. Then you're going to want to unplug these from the old control module. Next thing you want to do is grab the new one that's going to be going in and come back over here and plug them in. This is what it looks like when it's all plugged together, and then you're just going to put it right back in that hole down there. Now that I got that back in the hole, you're going to want to start putting these 7mm screws back in. Now that I got those bolted in, it's time to just reverse the process. First thing I'm going to do is bolt this back into place with the 10mm bolts. Now that I got those bolted back in place, it's time to start putting these back in. This is the AC compressor relay, I believe. You're just going to slide that back in right there. You're going to grab this side, put it through this little gap right here, and it should line up. I take a little bit of finagling around, but it will go back in. I'm gonna skip ahead until I get that back in. All right, got that side in. It's time for the other side. All right, now that I got both those in, it's time to put the grounding point back on. You're gonna do that just by putting this 10mm bolt right back into the center. And you want to hit that with either a drill or a 10mm ratchet. Those are not lined up, so I'm going to fix that real quick. Once you get that grounding point back in there, it's time to put this back on. You want to grab it, line it up so it covers the maxi fuse relay center and lines up with this little threaded bolt over here. Once you get that threaded in or put on, you're going to grab your 10mm nut, start the threading process, then hit it with your 10mm. Of course, I got the swivel head on it. That's a little finicky, but then goes right on. And that's how you replace the blower motor resistor on a 1991 Cadillac DeVille with the 4.9 liter V8.